This podcast is powered by The Plug.
No.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Well,
We got some
For the
special
first time
guests.
in our history,
It's
we
probably
have
gonna.
some different perspective on the podcast.
Yeah.
Right? Got a couple of same energy, different viewpoints on the pod.
It's
different
the cis.
gender.
It's the cis game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same biology, different parts.
Is there?
Yep.
We all assume.
Yeah, who knows? It's 2023. You never know.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Either
never
way, it's fam in the building.
Definitely.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
We'll go a little unorthodox. We'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
All right. I am Chalee, a.k.a. Skeety.
I am Staci, aka Puppet.
I am Shae, a.k.a. Mac.
And this is the CEO.
Yes.
CEO? CEO?
Sounds cool. I don't
My name's Jeff.
know.
My name's Jeff.
And you know who we be? We be the same dumbass crew, or the same poly on the porch. I mean, y'all know.
Buckle up.
No introductions needed because we
ready.
don't never do
Get
one.
ready.
But I mean, we here. It's another one. How y'all doing tonight? What's good?
Everybody's
Doing good.
smoking
Here.
weed currently. So.
Let's be for reals.
Except one person.
It's kind of
Oh,
late
two
right
people?
now. We
Both of
all
us?
working. People.
Yep.
So when you sent the text like this is the time we recording, we were like, good lord. He don't know we got jobs and we old.
Hey, I mean,
we can keep it to an hour. you
this
know.
is not my form of income. All right, this is plainly
Side hustle.
shit.
Exactly.
We can't even call it a side hustle yet. We ain't
Not
make
yet,
no money
but
off
we're
of this.
getting there.
Yep.
This is our our business venture that we're trying to push through, and we
Yep.
appreciate y'all accommodating the times.
Yes.
you.
Thank you
Cause-
for inviting
You know.
us for sure.
Cause y'all know y'all on the porch, and I got my kids inside, so y'all know exactly. I feel you, and I understand. But nonetheless, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Going from the real porch to this porch. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember the days you used to call me like, can you come over and talk?
Hey, yo. See, this is not a this group that we have here is not a unfamiliar group here. This is definitely familiar.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like we all go back, maybe minus Landon over here because
I was
He-
here, but I wasn't.
he in spirit, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely a family episode for sure.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
But we gonna make it do what it do.
Yes.
So let's
Like,
get
this
into it.
is
Let's get into it.
20 plus years like that we've known each other, so
Yeah.
I feel like this was needed. Like,
Don't be
it's
telling
a-
people that. That's revealing our ages.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Like, honestly,
Allegedly.
we could have met when we were 6, and we're 26 now. We could have met in elementary school.
Well,
but
my
you
bones
the
say
one-
otherwise, but thank you.
Well, either way, it's all allegedly.
Things that we said in previous episodes, so you're probably not that yet.
Our words have aged.
Let's
You
hope
know,
not.
Yeah.
then y'all the ones letting the cat out of the bag, letting them know y'all some old ass niggas. I'm
Well-
not trying to let
Well, to
people
be
know.
honest, the only people that's really listened to this podcast is like every 10 of our friends.
Oh, that's
And
niggas.
you know what I'm saying? So,
No, that's
So
not
they
Is it-
know.
That's not true.
all right.
Yep.
Maybe
Let's be real. After this, my mom finna listen to it. She
Oh.
was
Yeah.
like, "Is it live? Can
My
I
dad
listen to
said
it
he
while you
wanted
do
to.
it?"
Oh, y'all
My
listen
dad said,
good.
okay.
It's not live.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what.
It's in person.
hey,
We're live.
don't freak out, all right? Cause
I'm not
you know,
scared of bugs
Nah,
like
I've
that.
been beasting
We
them
we are in
niggas
we are in the
all summer.
garage and his lights is on.
Yes.
So you know.
It's gonna happen.
So,
It's
yeah.
all fun and games till it hits
If
you in the
I,
eye.
Right? Exactly.
That's it.
And I done had to fight off a hood
You
mob.
know what?
Like, I was like, no.
Man, I
had to
caught
fight
him off
a
in my
hood
garage.
grasshopper.
It was about like 4 inches big.
Oh God. Sorry.
Oh yo. So the other day there was a moth in here, and me and Landon is just sitting here chilling. I got some BB guns in here.
No, it was a grasshopper.
A grasshopper.
Oh,
Facts.
them things
young
are
grasshopper.
out.
Young
Yeah.
grasshopper was
And they
chilling,
got hops.
trying to be inconspicuous on the wall over here, and he's like, "Bro,
Yeah, he was just trying to mind his
shoot
business.
homie with the gat," and I'm like, "Yo, super Fendi, yo, that like
Fuck you, boy.
3 shots. It took me like 2 shots.
You
You know
50
what I'm saying?
cented the
Yo.
grasshopper?
Oh man.
You
I
gave him 9
I
shots.
call
Yo.
them names when I kill them.
Yeah.
I told him blah 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 blah. Tell them says me say Mikey shoot ya, Mr. Shatas.
Who wanna romp with me?
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Bumble clock.
Yeah.
You missed the first two.
Oh no.
Hey man, small target, you know. And the little nigga was moving. Hey look,
But we
I ain't
need,
in the
we need
army.
your we need your results though.
I ain't in the army. It
He's
took me
right
three.
there.
It took me 3 shots to get him.
He's
all
right
right. In my book, in the hood, that's still early as fuck. All right. As far as I'm concerned, that's only 2 steps into the crib, and he's already out. So I think I'm good.
If you're at the free throw line and you shoot 50%, you're a center or
Or a shack.
Well, good thing this ain't the NBA. All right.
Yeah.
you're shooting is subpar.
Okay, so let's get into something real. You asked a question prior to
Let's go.
the mics coming on, and you said you wanted some perspective. It was something along the I really can't remember per se. Something about sexuality, and
That doesn't surprise me.
I mean,
What did
do you remember what we were talking about prior to? What did he ask specifically?
I don't remember.
It's something about my perspective about dating women or
Was
something.
Was it the OnlyFans thing that he brought
Oh
up?
yes,
Oh.
the OnlyFans thing.
Okay, here we go.
I have a story, an OnlyFans story. So I need you to ask your question though, so people understand where the story's coming from.
Just from a different perspective, what is your take on the OF thing that's happened?
So interestingly enough, about 3 years ago,
Story time.
I was in a relationship with this woman who happens to live in Vegas and be a stripper.
Tight.
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
Most people wouldn't think that, but you know, as long as that's your job and that's all you doing, that's
Right.
cool. I mean, if you're not giving up no extra behind the scenes, then we good. I don't care who. Yeah, people want to pay to see my girl because she bad. Yeah, bring that money home. Let's spend it. Let's do it. And whatever. Who doesn't want a stripper? Let's be for real. But she had this idea. She was like, have you heard of OnlyFans? Then I was like, yeah, why? What's up? And she was like, well, I was thinking that I want to start a page. And I was like, oh, yeah? And she had, prior to that, she had asked me, could you date somebody who was a stripper? And I was like, absolutely. So now she's being honest. She was like, could you date somebody who had an OnlyFans? And I was like, absolutely. Because my thought is you're doing this for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could be your only man. That's
and then she was like, would you be on the page with me? Like, make videos with me and shit.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, hell
Inclusion.
motherfucking yeah.
Hell.
Inclusion is
And she was like, oh, it's cool. You know, there's makeup to cover your tattoos and stuff. I was like, I'm not worried about that. Can I wear a mask, though? And she was like, yeah, if you don't want nobody to recognize you. I was like, it's not about that. I just want to wear a motherfucking mask.
Phantom of
You
the
know what I'm
Opera
saying?
shit.
Like, I
Just
don't
like a
care
half a
who
mask.
sees me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to do this, I'm doing it.
own it. Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And she was like, wow, you know, I've never dated somebody who was this open. And I was like, here's my thing. If you're going to do something else, you're going to do something else regardless. You know?
Facts.
And if there's something you want to do and it's not disrespecting me, then why not? You know? I'm not sensitive in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you're going to cheat, go ahead and cheat. Apparently, I'm slacking or they got something I ain't got, but you better hope they got better than me because that's where I'm going to leave you at. You know, and it's so.
Well, that's
it's all good.
the grass is greener on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
So what happened in that scenario? Was that fulfilled? Did you guys follow that plan through?
We did not
Oh, okay.
follow through and make the OnlyFans. We made some videos.
That's what's up.
We've broken up, so I didn't put the OnlyFans on, but I definitely show the videos. Why? Because we made them with intent to show them anyway. So why can't I show them to
You know,
people?
Pornhub might give you a lot of money
30,000.
Why would
It
you
would,
want
but
for someone.
I would want her permission before I get paid off of it. But if I'm like chilling with the homies and I'm like, hey, I made a video, you want to see it? I show it. You know what I'm
Fair
saying?
enough.
Because but I also have videos with people who didn't agree to post shit that I'm not gonna show. The only reason why I'm showing it is because that was our agreement in making them.
Right,
You know, so I don't feel like it's disrespectful at that point.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean, you being solid to the people that
Yeah.
you agreed upon thing. You know what I'm saying? If that's the one that was the intent,
Right, exactly.
then you ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
Then
Fuck
I'm
it, post
showing
it.
it. Whatever.
Yeah, fuck it. Just post it.
But to make money off of it, I feel like we have to be in agreement for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
because then that's
Otherwise, they coming after you.
paper involved. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, you know? So, I don't know. I don't disagree with the OnlyFans, but that is my position.
So was that a negative or a positive experience?
That was like-
I guess you.
that was
Did,
like
I guess.
50-50.
I guess you didn't really follow through with it necessarily.
We didn't get the opportunity because
Yeah.
But she
life
was
happens
down with it.
and other things.
yeah.
She was down with it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's I guess a tick on the one side.
Okay. But
The reason why I would say it was a positive is because, for one, she was open enough to be honest with me about what she wanted to do, and she wanted to include me in it. So, I've heard plenty of stories about women doing this as a secret.
Okay, so let's play devil's advocate.
All right.
oh, here we go.
So what if she had said POF or whatever? I said POF. That's how much out of touch I am
The
with
fuck is
shit.
POF?
I don't
Plenty
know.
of fish, I think.
Oh,
That's yo.
That's what I'm talking about.
continue.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So if she already had said whatever and hid it from you and then told you about it and then wanted to include you in it, would it be a different mindset?
I guess it depends. You know, because what is the content that you've been keeping from me? What have you been putting on?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. And I'm gonna tell
no. Because I'm gonna.
you asked me this question, so I'm telling you it matters.
And I'm the one asking
Okay.
the question.
Then clarify. I'll give you that chance.
Absolutely. Let me clarify. So, however long it takes you to get in said exclusive relationship or whatever, if she doesn't tell you she already has this page going, and it doesn't matter what content because you don't know at this point. She tells you, you know,
Like
let's
she
say,
had it beforehand, like
yes,
before we even. Okay.
beforehand, completely
Okay.
beforehand, and does not say anything about it.
Right.
Okay, until y'all are starting to get involved, like real serious type shit, and it's like really hard to not say shit. You feel me?
Okay.
And
I
then
got you.
indulges like, yo, I got an OnlyFans.
I would respect it.
And I want to include you now that I know.
I would
that
respect
we're
it
down
in the
this
same
path.
way. I would respect it in the same way because here's the thing. This is a big part of her life that's probably giving her income if she has that OnlyFans. And if we're not going to make that commitment to try to build together, then why try to blow that up for something that's going to be temporary?
Wow.
Yeah.
So at the point where we agree to be serious and then she's like, okay, yeah, this is what I got going on. I got this OnlyFans. I want you to be included. Even if she didn't want me to be included, but just letting me know that she
that's
has
what
it
was
at
going
that
on.
point,
Absolutely.
I would respect it and understand why she told me at the point that she did, because a lot of people expect bigger things in the beginning when they don't deserve it. You want somebody to stop stripping, stop their OnlyFans, but they don't know that you even gonna have a commitment. You're not gonna give them the commitment, the support that they need to even stop those things. So how can you ask somebody to drop their whole entire life, their sense of security, their income,
Now that's
for
real.
somebody who might be just playing around?
That's called common sense.
That
Not
is-
a lot of people have that.
That is
That's why I
real
call
as
it
fuck.
uncommon sense.
So do you believe in intuitions?
I do believe in intuition.
Okay.
And your previous statement means that either your intuition about a said person was wrong and you just have parameters that don't fit reality, or that person is good at faking the phone.
Not necessarily, because
hold on.
no, because intuition.
That's exactly what
Okay.
it means. Like, why wouldn't your intuition kick in until after the
Because
situation turned
intuition
wrong?
is a trigger that something's wrong. If
Wouldn't
you
your
don't feel,
intuition see
if I don't feel like it's wrong, then why would my intuition kick up? It's not something I disagree with.
Right,
She's not doing something wrong. She's not out here sleeping with other people, lying to me. She's not lying to me. She's just choosing not to mention something. And if it's not something that's detrimental to our relationship, something that will harm me personally, then my intuition wouldn't kick up.
9
Now,
times out of 10, they're
like-
going to lie about some shit that makes them lose you.
Oh, okay.
okay, but
That's
that has
you-
nothing to do with this OnlyFans.
It has to do with the intuition part, though.
Let me cut in.
But
Let me cut
we're
in.
specifically talking about OnlyFans. Now, if I have some intuition kick up that she's doing something different that don't have nothing to do with the OnlyFans, then I'm gonna address it. You know what I'm saying?
Just say something.
So here,
I'll
check
say
it.
something. I'm
so,
not just gonna let some shit ride. You know.
So
It's
I
different.
feel like intuition would only kick in if said person is doing some shady shit. If they're doing OnlyFans and that's their job, then they're not going to be necessarily doing some shady shit. They're just going to be vague about what they do for a living and just be like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying?"
Well, okay.
I feel
Telling
like
you some shit doesn't mean that. Like, the reason why I'm telling you or not telling you is because I know we'll fuck with you.
Okay.
right, but
So I'm not gonna tell you this. Or
Let
leave
me
it
make.
out of the
Can I make an
conversation.
important statement right now? I'm an Aquarius, so all that shit you talking about don't even matter to me. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Gemini's think everything I'm saying is
Exactly, because
genius.
I'm based off of logic purely. You know what I'm saying?
What's real and what's not.
What's
Black
real and
white.
what's
Right.
black and what's
Capricorn,
right.
so we on the same page.
Exactly. So here's the thing, though. It's about what you allow and what you're comfortable with.
Different people put on different fronts at first.
hold on, let her finish.
Of course, everybody puts on different fronts, and you get to know somebody. Now, if this is truly just a job for her, then no, she's not gonna think she's doing anything wrong, so she's not gonna move in suspicious ways. So your intuition is not gonna kick up. You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't feel like she's doing anything wrong. She just hasn't mentioned OnlyFans. And the reason why I'm saying this in this way is because when I'm talking about OnlyFans, I'm not thinking about it as somebody's only source of income. I'm thinking about it as a side source of income. Because no real adult person I know is really just making all this money off of
The state I live in,
OnlyFans.
you have
but
these
see, though-
outside
But I know there are females who are.
But in this society, you never fucking know.
You never know. But let me be.
You know what I'm saying?
but
Because
see,
there's
this-
a lot. That's why we pose the question, because
Okay,
there's
but
a lot of
let's keep in
undercover
mind.
ladies that are just using this OnlyFans
There
as their
is, but-
main line of
but they sell
income.
feet pics.
Okay,
And
but
they
here's
put
the
it-
thing. I can only base my answer off of my experience.
Absolutely.
So so when you guys ask me this question, I'm thinking about the fact that my
You're taking
ex,
it personal. You're doing a
I'm just-
personal look.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
my
you.
ex, this was not her main source of income. Well, make that disclaimer in the beginning then. Say unjudgmentally, unbiasedly, how do you feel about this, that, and the third? If that's how we're playing the game, but we started this conversation off of a personal story. So,
I think maybe
I think this was
the question was general, and you took it off of personal experience,
no.
which is okay, which is completely all right.
Well, you missed it. Before we started the show, he had talked about the question, so I said I had a story, and he wanted me to tell that story.
Fendi.
So,
So okay, bet.
You know.
Mad personal though.
Regardless, the personal effect is key, because that's your stance, that's
Right.
your opinion.
but if you
feel
want to
me?
talk about it unbiasedly, I don't know, because
So
you can't really trust these
what
bitches.
what? See, that's
It's not contradictory.
It's no, it's not. But it's like it's low key. Like no, we good. It's low key defeating the whole question, and what
Everything is situational.
we originally thought was gonna be said. You feel
Okay,
me?
I feel you.
Because we regard you guys as you know what I'm saying, with class and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't put no raunchy shit, you know what I'm saying, on you like that. You know what I mean? So with that being said, with the real response that you had threw us a little bit off guard per se, because
Because you were expecting something different.
Right. You were expecting.
But that was you. That was
The same
that-
perception
okay.
that had me
All right,
answering
bet,
the question
bet.
in that way.
Bet.
had you
Because
my
because of the
response.
respect I got for y'all. Bet.
didn't do that.
You know what I'm saying? But
Look.
knowing you, I understand the
You
way
know.
you answered the
Right.
question. You feel me?
I mean, I think everything is situational.
Reality
Obviously.
is relevant.
It definitely is.
And see, not a lot of people are like that.
And
Can't say
And
it's
that's why
definitely
it's surprising.
situational too, because even though you and I can go through a similar situation, we can even go through the same situation with the same chick, we definitely don't feel the same about it
Gonna be the same.
at all. You know, you might be sad, but the way you feel sad might not be the way that I feel sad.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's like
They had done something for me that they didn't do for you.
exactly. So it's like we can agree on a subject, and then all of a sudden we branch off at some point. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the multiverse, for a lack of a better
So
word.
is it the multiverse, or is it where our parents stem from? What we got from our parents?
Nature versus nurture.
You know, I think parents is like that goes a lot with like who you are today, and that's like the
It does.
person we're talking about is maybe that she's not like too like she don't want to show it out loud, but like maybe her parents are gonna judge her. Maybe her parents are gonna take it like let's be fucking for real right now. Is maybe like they don't like you, and like
You're too black.
I mean,
Whoa.
chill out.
Uncle Ruckus has appeared.
fucking shit, mate.
But like, it's not even that. But it's like
Oh.
maybe she's she's scared of getting judged.
Right, right.
Did you ever put that into a perspective? It's like maybe that's maybe like it's a possibility.
Well, the thing is, she wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
how do you know that though?
because she came to me with the situation.
But you can lie to your significant other.
You can, but I also met her family.
But see, there's vulnerability in coming to your partner with, hey, I have this. You know what I'm saying? You're being vulnerable and setting yourself up like, yo, this is what I do. You don't know what the response is going to be on the other side. You feel me? So you're setting yourself up for the question mark. You know what I mean? You're putting yourself out there on the
You hope
limb
it's positive.
in hopes
You hope they would
that it's
react
going to be a positive return.
And I
You
think
feel me? Especially with your significant other.
she's a few years older than me. So I'm sure she's been through this conversation
knew to come
many
that
times.
way.
And
Absolutely.
if I wouldn't have answered the questions in the way that she wants, not saying I answered them because I wanted a certain reaction from her, I answered her truthfully. But had I answered her and been like, no, I'm not okay with a woman who strips, no, I don't want to do this OnlyFans, I'm sure she would have been okay being like, damn, that sucks. I really liked you, but this isn't going to work
Moving
for
on.
me.
Yep, because
You
that's
know?
her bag.
So what is truth? What is truth? How you know truth is truth? That's a genuine question because anybody could be lying at this table right now. But how you know truth is truth?
I just don't give a fuck about you as
See,
enough to lie
that's
to you.
I'm
Can
wearing
y'all
a,
jump
I'm
in?
wearing a toupee.
Like, I feel like,
Well, you,
Like,
I mean,
I
we can't talk at the same time.
honestly-
She's talking.
lean up.
Don't be
I
shy.
wanted to talk.
Skeety.
I legit honestly was listening to what you said and putting it towards what I'm going through, you know?
Oh, okay, so speak
You
on
gotta
it.
stop
And,
doing that, bro.
you know, and I'm
Generalities is
like, you know, I'm not with
You
the
want a
women.
woman's perspective? Let us do that.
Yeah, let him talk.
Right,
like,
Fendi.
You gonna tell him to stop
I'm
doing
not-
it?
Like, I want a woman and a man's perspective because I'm with the person who is literally calling me right now, as you guys can see.
So let me answer
All
right
of you
now.
guys
Put it
can
on
see.
speaker.
Was his name Kenny?
I didn't need you to bring the shit up.
So back to what you were saying on your perspective on the said subject being applied in your life.
At least I told you that a female's perspective
Right,
doesn't matter.
the person that was
Everyone has a
calling you.
perspective.
Fendi, man,
I
that's
get it,
crazy.
like, because I'm kind of going through the same situation with him. But it's gotten better because you gotta understand, with me and this dude, like, I've been dealing with this for 8 years. What?
Me.
Well, as long as you're happy. As long as you're happy.
Because
It
he's
makes happiness.
It's subjective.
like, yeah, I get it, but it was that type of moment.
I see we
But
have the
I
devil's advocate in
also
the room.
say that at the same time he has showed up and showed
Certain
out
shit. Oh, I bet.
because the
I
like
bet.
like I'll be honest,
You
like
assume about your bullshit, so I kind of imagine there's certain
he
shit
knows
you
that
have
I'm
to
not
perform.
playing around with
You
him.
gotta perform in any stage performance. You gotta put that front forward, like.
What the
Of course.
fuck are you talking about?
He don't know.
No.
Well, no, at the
He's
same
saying you're
time,
fronting.
well, I know
It's an
no,
inside thing.
I know
Yeah.
what he's
No, we
talking
can't.
about, and I saw that.
The reason
for-
why
We don't
they
need to know.
so hold on.
Hold on,
So
no,
the,
no.
So the
don't-
reason why
don't-
they're talking to each
You
other,
just Kanye Western. Come on, like,
Huh?
let her get back to it.
I did not. I just I analoged.
You're
low-key.
good.
You
I was just explaining the reason why
Hold on,
they're
hold on,
on the
hold on,
same
hold on,
wavelength.
hold on. I'm gonna let you
I'ma let
finish
you
in a
finish.
second, but
But let me like.
Hey, I'm little bro, Fendi.
But no,
Me
for
too.
real,
She's
like
going. She's going.
me and this man.
Yeah.
I ain't putting no names on there. Me and this man.
You and
We-
me?
We all know. We all know.
Just stop it.
It's fine. We know.
I'm
Let
about
her
to.
finish,
I'm about
let
to
her
mute
finish.
your
Hey,
mic.
we're interrupting.
You're in timeout. Which one is yours?
Me and Benny. We have gone through our ups and downs, all of that. And I know, like, when she talks about the vulnerable shit that she's gone through and having stuff come up across with her and just being like, oh, I got an OnlyFans page. Like, you know, shit came across OnlyFans, but I didn't even want to do nothing sexual. I was just trying to do some goofy shit.
What,
get
you was
paid.
trying to paint pictures? There's a chick on there.
I was
There's a
gonna,
chick on there.
I was gonna
Hey,
do
hold on.
don't-
As long as she does it with her feet, there's
I'm
probably
on
I was gonna
there's,
do.
there's
no,
probably a
then
market.
we-
Involved, I got 1,000 involved.
I don't want
This
to
is
do
this
it.
is a serious thing. There's probably a market for that,
Look,
right?
Like,
Definitely.
I am the market. For
I
the
mean,
But was that where he was going?
Miss Badu got incense that smell like her
no, because
pussy.
he didn't
That's
even
a
want
quick
to do
rack.
it.
Okay.
The
Okay.
Like,
candles?
Okay.
so, like,
I don't have
that's
one,
where I
but
saw
I'm
with
interested.
her.
I do. I got a bad dude.
Shit evolves, but, you know, when you find that security in somebody and you know they're not stepping out on you, like, I really saw that.
Okay, hold on. Let me step in.
Okay.
So, everybody is so caught up in monogamous relationships, right?
Okay.
I'm not saying that
Well, yeah.
monogamy is not an important thing or a good thing for some people. But I feel like monogamy is pushed on people because of society. And let's be for reals. I mean, I'm a woman. Let's be for reals. One person cannot give you 100% of what you need. No, not of anything, but of what you need. So if you can get XYZ from this person and ABC from that person and the whole alphabet down the line, and it makes one complete person and it gives you everything you need, but there is nothing but honesty and understanding. Because if somebody doesn't want to be a part of that equation, they should have the choice. They shouldn't be lied to, right? But listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
Because Puppet here, she's feeling some type of way.
Hey, this is your point. But this is your point. Go ahead and speak your
But
piece.
this is what my point is. It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a wave right now. But I think everybody owes it to themselves to really think and explore the possibility. Not even try it, but really just sit down with themselves and say, do I believe in monogamy because that's what I've always been told? Or do I believe in monogamy because it's what I really want and need? Like, I feel like people really owe it to themselves, because I feel like people are robbing themselves by sticking to one person, being dedicated and loyal to somebody who's kicking their heart in the ass over and over again, when it's because you're expecting too much from them. You only like this, that, and the third from them, so why not take this, that, and the third from them and get everything else from whoever else can give it to you? Like, for reals, because what? You feel bad coming home to your parents like, this is my boyfriend and my other boyfriend, or this is my boyfriend and my girlfriend? Why do your parents get to judge what goes on in your bedroom? That is not their business, and that is the only thing that their personality. I mean, but that's the only thing that your relationship is, that people judge. Your sexuality and everything is what goes on behind closed doors, and it has nothing to do with the person that you are in platonic relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like I date women, but most of my friends are straight women, or what you call lipstick lesbians or whatever, girly girls. Femmes. You know what I'm saying? Femmes.
Okay.
And it's because I am a girl at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I don't
like what you like.
I like what I like, but I don't look at my friends that way. They might as well be Barbie dolls to me. Like, you don't got no genitals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. Like,
I feel you.
And it's like, a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people who be like, oh, I don't want gay people around my kids, this, that, and the third. I will beat the fuck out of a pedophile. That shit is disgusting. There's nothing sexy about a kid.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I work with kids every day. I get asked by little kids all the time, are you a boy? And I'm like, no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not.
Hey, education is everything.
I don't want to be. I never have wanted to be. I just like to dress how I dress.
You just got swag. That's different.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, and... yeah, my friends are straight women, like Puppet. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think people owe it to themselves to really consider something different than monogamy, because I feel like it's just something that's passed down, not necessarily something that is genuine to your person.
I see something brewing in you. Go ahead.
So it's just, people, I feel like people, if you're gonna be what is it? Polygamous? Polyamorous, whatever.
Polygeography.
They called it polygon when I was talking about it.
Oh, really?
Multi-partner.
Okay, so I clearly don't agree.
Right.
I have had a situation where the person said it wouldn't be, and I'm not saying it's all sexual. I know it's not. It's just different, you know, like you get different things from different people, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But like to live on, like, to buy land and then, like, put all of the baby moms in a house on the land with the kids. Shit's weird.
Was that Puss in Boots?
Hell no.
Oh, what?
I was gonna be like,
No.
Let's go.
That's funny.
No. So I don't. I was turned off by that. I don't.
Would you do a commune?
well, okay, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Is it because you don't get along with the baby moms, or you haven't had the opportunity to
No, I get
build
along
those
with one of them.
relationships?
I haven't had the opportunity to build a relationship with.
So if you could get along with all of them, and you know it takes a village, right? But I'm just saying, like, you not necessarily that y'all are Ace Boone Coon's friends, but
Right.
you know you get along, and because
Common
of the
goal
sake
type
of
shit.
of these kids, and if he had the money to build you a house on this land, a house, like, bring the kids, yeah, we're all gonna live on this land, and maybe y'all don't gotta be like 10 feet from each other, maybe a mile down the road or whatever, but it's so his family is safe and y'all all work together, you know, like,
Yeah.
and yeah, he might want to deal with all of y'all on his terms, but you know what I'm saying, like, if he's honest about it, you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it's about the security.
Who is he? Because I might do it.
So is the whole thing? So basically, what I'm hearing, it's really surrounding by honesty and being upfront about it. Period.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But let's play a little devil's advocate now because we're on the porch. Now, what if said person is just doing it to just con you out of it?
Yeah.
Now, at what point is it like the aha moment? Like, nah, this motherfucker trying to eat that cake and have it too, type shit, or
You want to know an interesting fact? That's not the phrase.
What is
It's
it?
Have my Kate and Edith too.
Edith with the name
two
Edith.
women. That is the that is the actual saying.
Interesting.
I'm full of random stuff, so keep going. I just thought you would like
It was
that.
the language barrier back then.
you got to understand. And y'all know, I say shit backwards and wrongs.
But most
wrongs.
people, I say it like you said
That's
it.
how we learned.
I say it like you said it because that's how we learned.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know.
Facts.
So.
But at what point do you notice, like, yo, they full of shit, or
Right off the bat.
this is really what they're trying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a wholehearted.
I just feel. Oh.
Go ahead.
Y'all should-
Oh, okay. But I just feel like it's like sister wives, and that's not. I don't want to be like, you come to my house this day. That's how I feel about it, and I know that's not
Assigned days type
necessarily
shit.
what it is, and I know, like I said, it's not sexual. But I just felt. I was just like, I felt when he said that. I'm just like.
It wasn't for
Like
you.
it-
No, it's not for me, but I did
It's not for
contemplate. I did.
everybody.
I'm like, we could but then I'm like thinking of.
He was probably ugly too.
Well, no, I'm
You
joking.
guys let handsome niggas
My
slide.
kids aren't, but you know.
That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Right.
Handsome nigga can slide.
As long as it
He's
wasn't-
probably ugly. He's probably ugly. Like, okay.
That's neither here nor there.
ahead.
It's the
What about
pure.
you?
Go ahead.
I just, with the situation, like, I just think sister wife. Like,
Yeah.
like Stacy said, like,
Automatically?
I was like, ooh, that's some sister wife type of shit. Like, duh.
I have a question then. I guess it would be for my fellow ladies here. Is it because he's a man? Because I know you guys are able to pull yourself outside of y'all situation and consider things outside of sexual want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we're
If-
not.
if-
honest,
That's
you
not
know,
what we're talking about.
right,
It's
so
purely
if-
relationship wise.
If
Emotional
That,
standpoint.
Do you think-
that is not
if
at
you
all what
guys
we're
could
talking about.
find, because you guys have agreed with me, we've had the conversation that sexuality is a spectrum, and y'all might not be attracted to women, but there might be one woman in the world to change your mind.
Or that feminine ass nigga.
But
That's like,
right, but you might not ever meet that person. But you
Burn
might not.
that down.
Please.
But you might not ever meet that person because there's so many people in the world, you know.
But
so,
if I,
but
af-
you consider that because I mean Michelle Rodriguez.
yeah, I also consider that,
Oh,
but
is that her
don't
girl
even
crush?
bring that up.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
men like.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have looked
We like
at.
her too.
But I look at it as, yes, that could happen. That could very well happen. But if I
Wait.
find a
Can I
man-
finish my question? Because
Oh, I thought you were done.
Hold on. She's explaining.
But-
no,
Let her
because
finish.
she can't explain if I can't finish my question, bro.
All right.
That
all
I have
right.
to specify what I'm
Okay,
saying.
Okay.
Is it because it's a man and you can put yourself in a position like your ultimate girl crush because every girl has one. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
girl code extends every other code on the
No, it's not even that. It's
But
the
listen.
fact-
So your ultimate girl crush and a guy, like you could date a guy and a girl. Would you be okay with that? Or if you could date two girls, your two girl crushes, would that make it different? Or is it just because you feel like it's important to be the only one, period? That
Now,
because there's
that
layers
makes
to
it a
this
little
shit, right?
difficult because if Shanae, you already know. Shut the fuck up. You already know.
I feel like that was a trick.
If I could, yeah,
She's baiting
because it was, because she already knows the answer.
She's
to
throwing
Okay,
Bass
all
Pro
right.
at
Go
your
ahead.
ass.
If I could have that fulfillment of like that
The emotional connection
Of-
and the physical
of,
sexy thing.
like that connection with a woman, and it just be separate from my man because I want him to have nothing to do with it, and then have that connection with my man.
So more so like an open relationship versus a poly relationship.
Yeah, possibly, because I always had this thing that I never wanted to fuck a bitch with my nigga because I never wanted that
competition.
Exactly. I never wanted to be I think she might be better than her, and so I'm just gonna push her to the side and start talking to her. No, I'm too selfish with my shit for that. No,
I'm too confident.
You don't want
with
any
my shit for
entanglements?
that.
No, I don't want no entanglements.
Two
I
different
ain't August
spectrums.
Alsina, and I ain't Will Smith or Jada Pinkett. Like, no, we ain't doing
I guess I just said who I am.
no
I get
entanglements.
it.
No,
I
we're
understand.
not doing that. Fuck that shit.
I just feel like monogamy puts, pressure on people that they're not equipped to deal with, that they've never been taught to deal with, that they don't know how to deal with, and that they're scrambling to try to figure out how to deal with, but they're always going to fall short because at the end of the day, it's not your responsibility to be the person that somebody else thought you should be. When I was in the womb, my doctor told my mom I was going to be a boy. So I was going to have my father's middle name. My name is going to be Jason Alton Jones. But when I was born, I was a girl. So my mom had to come up with a name. I have my mom's last name, and I have her initials, SLJ. I know my dad. He was in my sister. I have an older brother and 2 older sisters. I'm the youngest. And my father was in our lives when we were young. He showed up with a wife one day, and then things got different because she doesn't have a good relationship with her daughter, So it took him away from me. But my mom was in a serious relationship from the time that I was 3 until I was 16. And he was my dad. He was my father figure, and I told him that, And I talk to both of them like they're my fathers, because I do know my biological father, We don't have the best relationship, and also in my family, I haven't seen any functional marriages outside of one of my aunties and my uncle. He was away, y'all know,
Right.
for most of their relationship. I know both of my uncles who were married to my auntie, but not seeing a man necessary. Probably a woman holding it down. I know it has affected me as a person, and probably the fact that I am attracted to women because I know that it can be done without a man, but I also recognize because
The beauty and the strength in a woman. I feel you.
I'm 36 years old now. I also recognize an importance of a man because I needed my dad. I needed that strength. I needed to see that a black man could be depended on personally before I had to learn as an adult on my own. I needed to be able to depend on him. And I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So now as an adult, all my bros, all my boys and everything who are in their sons' lives, I have a lot of men who are only fathers, a lot of men who are fighting to be in their kids' lives.
That's
Solid
And
man.
I am in support of them because regardless if you have the money, if you're trying to show up, that matters. Because I often struggle with the thought, would it have been better for me to never know my father, period? Or was it better that he's in and out of my life at his will? Because I struggle with trying to patch up my relationship with my dad and being let down time and time again and being heartbroken time and time again. But then I also think if I never knew him, I would just be heartbroken, period. So is it better to have the occasional good times that I can reminisce on and they hurt more that you disappeared, or would it have been better for me to just wonder?
I'd have nothing
It's
at all.
better to have loved and lost than to have not loved.
But
and
I'm gonna tell you, there's no answer to.
fuck that. That's not true.
There's no answer to that question.
I would
feel
rather
you.
be a virgin and have never experienced.
There is no answer. You know, any other question in life, there might be an answer to, but the absence of a parent, there
Yeah,
would
there's
never
no answer
be
to
an
that.
answer to. Because it will always affect your development as a person.
So the one thing to go off that is maybe was the mom or dad doing something better to help their child?
Okay, let me tell you, I'm my mom's only child. And my mom is a single mother who has always worked a minimum of 2 jobs. So,
Same thing, bitch.
you know, like,
Tell 'em.
single moms are amazing. My mom is my favorite person. She is my best friend. She has never let me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wouldn't trade my mom for the world.
Absolutely not.
I think, and you know, my mom could have went after my dad for child support, but she allowed him to pay what he could because she was like, regardless of what you can do, I got this.
See, that's a deeper level.
So you know how you said nature versus nurture, right?
Right,
My pops is on the other side of that spectrum.
right.
I'm not letting my sons grow up not knowing who their dad is.
And this is
That's
what I'm saying.
me.
This is what hurt me.
I'm gonna give my ex-wife, because she's my son's father, everything she needs to exceed and
Right. And there are more men like that than not.
That's how I.
More black men like that than not.
So
That was my daddy.
with your point,
Mm-hmm.
that's low key how I grew up. So I knew my pops. I knew who he was.
Right.
Yeah, my moms and my pops had their situation. Yeah, they separated before I can even remember.
Right.
But I knew who he was. You know, as being Haitian, my mom's did the best she could to make sure that that nigga was
I love your mom.
there for.
I want to throw that out there. I love
Oh
your
yeah,
mom.
shout out to Mom Dukes. Absolutely.
Mama Duke.
Miss Kareem.
Absolutely. You know, she especially in the critical years, I feel like she made sure that that nigga was around for like disciplinary moments.
His mom is dope. Like she wasn't playing. Like my cousin still talks about when we came over to the house and she was like, "Take your do-rag off."
Oh, bro.
And he was like, "Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah, you gotta take
Yes,
all
ma'am."
that
Because you know
coverage.
we
And I
were
was
raised
Jewish,
that
so I
way.
got to wear the yarmulke.
No, you did not.
I got the yarmulke.
You
at
never.
the house.
You never wore a
Anyways.
yarmulke, a Daniel.
No, you're right, but
I hella have my yarmulke.
she caught that with everybody. But regardless of that, you know what I'm saying? My step pops has been in my life since I was about 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Even through the bullshit and whatever. Always respected the fact that that was my mother's husband, first and foremost. Second off, that is the father of my siblings that I call my siblings regardless of what their last name is. And that's on both sides,
Absolutely.
right? Shout out to my brothers and my sisters, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where their lineage comes from, the common denominator is my mother and my father, and they are treated like they are my blood, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about
I
it.
definitely understand that.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew my pops. I had my step pops in my life for the longest. My step pops, more than my dad, because of the situation, showed me how to be who I am.
Shout out, Mr. Phil.
Hey, big shout out. You know, regardless of
Absolutely. Skeety. You know. You know.
regardless
Look.
of how much I want to fight it.
You're not gonna like this, but your stepdad is fine.
Fire.
It's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
We've been saying that.
Oh,
He
you
knows
wanna go into
We that's the only reason why we used to hang out with you, to be for real.
So the truth comes out. God damn.
You were fine back in the day too.
Who
That's
gave
why I
me
was-
shit?
that's
Who gave
why
me
I
shit
was-
for coming to Mr. Phil?
That's why I was asking,
Always.
like,
Always.
how is your dad?
You know?
Your
Nice
dad okay?
pops.
He's alive, all right? Damn story. Shit.
Anytime
still
you guys
fine
wanna
as
come
ever.
back, bro,
Chill.
We can do this again.
I just feel like if he wasn't around, it would be a cycle of just me going through bullshit and doing dumb shit over and over again. Because growing up where I was growing up, the time that I was growing up, it's
We
not.
go back to the podcast.
And they know where I'm from, all right? So growing up in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, being around.
They know
motherfuckers I was
because
around.
remember the time y'all was talking about annoying accents and they got all about New York.
Boston. It was Boston.
No, who said New York? Because he got butthurt and shit.
Pause.
We're talking about cars.
Hey, pause.
Hold on.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out. This is somebody who really listens to the series because she
Quoting episode.
That is literally what happened on episode. And I just want everybody to understand this is respect right here. Thank you.
That's a golden moment right
Thank you.
But, you know what I'm saying?
She knows what's up.
Without him, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now in the structure that I got right now. As much as I wanted to fight it and deny it and bullshit about it and, be like, fuck that, nah, you know what I'm saying? With my pops being absent the way he was absent because, like I said, I knew who he was. I talked to him type shit. Regardless of whatever happened throughout the relationship, I knew who he was. And we already had that growing up relationship shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the building blocks type bullshit. If he hadn't stepped up the way he did, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So even with that male figure, you still saw the beauty that your mom's and the strength that a woman could put forth. And regardless of, even if your pops was there type shit, you never would have known. Maybe she would have been holding the whole house down the whole time.
No, she could have.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Mama
she
gotta
would have
have
been,
fun,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe she would have been the whole strength of the crib with your pops in the house. Regardless of what actually happened, it happened for a reason. And even if history were to repeat itself or rewrite itself, it would probably still come out the way it was because of who your mother is and where your lineage is.
I believe that.
You feel me?
Yep.
So when people have that argument about, oh, you weren't born this way, you weren't da-da-da-da-da, I feel it's bullshit. Because I got family, you know what I'm saying, that I love dearly that are on that side. And even though I make fun and I say the Elemental P community, that's only jokes because we on a podcast and we funny.
This is a serious moment
It's
right
not.
now.
It's regardless of whatever your taste is, you're still a fucking person at the end of the fucking day.
Absolutely.
I don't regret none of my experiences with these people. I don't take it back. I don't wish. They're them. Period. And I love who they are. Just like y'all. We rock forever. And I've known y'all since jump. I mean, since high school. We knew.
Since
Without
way back.
even it, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even need to be said type shit. We know where everybody stands. And I don't, you know what I mean? I've never had that.
Can I say something? Why y'all over there giggling like bitches?
Hold up. Whoa.
Yeah, I said it.
So I was gonna bring up my next question.
They talk
it
about
wasn't
me.
about you. It wasn't. It was about
They talking about me.
No, I just want to get in on it. I'm just saying.
Okay. So
I didn't mean it. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me rewind. Okay.
Let's try to mind the conversation.
Publicly.
So
Gentlemen.
Caveat, Lil Bro got a lot of NY.
Okay, hold on.
Respectfully let y'all have
Right,
a conversation
absolutely.
while we do our thing.
Listen.
That's how you come to me?
I'm gonna publicly.
All night. I've been vouching for you.
If you give me
Okay, so I'm-
pause, hold on. I'm gonna give you a public apology, and I'm gonna rewind, and I'm gonna rewind.
Stuff your sorries in the sack.
That's fine, cause I'm gonna rewind and reform it for you. Why y'all over there giggling like 13-year-old
Because
girls?
they're talking about me.
How about that? That's better, right?
So we was trying to be respectful and trying to mind the conversation.
Let's do it.
So you guys are having
But
a
y'all,
conversation.
but I want to know because
Okay,
it
so
sounds like
let's bring it up.
fun.
So can-
That's all I'm saying.
No, because he's just a jackass. So my question is I was trying to figure out if there was a family member, this person at this table that had their parents still together.
Might have been married
right
for...
there.
And that's why we're talking about him, because he,
That's why I pointed.
How long have your parents been married?
Imagine that.
Shit,
Damn.
fucking.
Okay, I apologize.
Over,
I'm sorry.
Over 36 years.
Okay.
Both of y'all are really cute though.
Aww.
They're cute together.
I didn't say together. He said that.
I would take that. That
No,
shit is
okay.
a whole
So,
different thing.
to my question though, as single parents, divorced parents, whatever they're gonna be parents, same with her. She's on her phone.
See, but I'm a single parent. But my parents are still together.
That's what you're doing now, though. So, okay, point across.
Uh-huh.
Is
Baby G still walking around.
how is it walking through a family that has the mom and dad in the house? It's gonna be different between you. It's gonna be different between you. That's just because let's be honest, white and black. It's
Yeah.
different. It's a different household.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's ask the question:
And
Is what was your mom and dad like? Like every parent fights.
I like that question.
Defense, he did have
That's a good-
blackish parents.
No, okay. There's no disrespect on his part though. But we're gonna take it as is. You're gonna look at me. He's white.
Well, what kind of white? Because that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I'm white next to him. 50-50.
Right, it makes a difference. What kind of white makes a difference?
Does it though?
Yes, because
Vincenzo.
I have Jewish friends,
I'm actually-
and their
I'm-
Jewish friends
I'm
are
actually
really
Persian.
Okay, so he's a
No, the
minority.
fuck he's not, bro. We don't know what he is. Don't let this fool.
But no, you know, I have Jewish friends.
I'm really black and white.
I have Jewish friends, and their
Back to
parents.
the main thing.
Yeah. You know, I'm just saying what kind of white matters, because I have Jewish friends and I've worked with Jewish women, and the things that they expect of their kids and the things that they, it's different. Their expectations of like Caucasian white people, you know, like Scandinavian white people, you know, like
European.
So what does that mean to you?
What does that mean to me?
Yeah.
You don't want to know what that means to me right now.
Why don't you like white people?
It's not that I don't like white people. That's not what I said. I definitely never said that.
Okay, let me correct my sentence.
Yeah.
Why don't you like certain white people?
I didn't say that either.
How did we get here?
You said that.
But
I think you said that.
okay, so wait.
I'm pretty sure you said
Okay, I think this is an opportunity to address a really important topic.
I feel like you're implying a lot of that.
We love people.
I think what he's picking up on, like he's looking at my whole aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at my whole aesthetic. I'm sure he peeped my necklace, everything. Like I'm definitely pro-black. You know what I'm saying? But what a lot of people misunderstand is pro-black is different than like pro-white, because pro-white has usually become
KKK, baby.
has to come behind a veil of hate. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's a pretty white veil.
when people who are like I'm pro-white, they usually come like I hate you. You know what I'm saying? They can't just be. I don't mind people being proud of being white, but you don't have to hate me to be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand your question. I don't dislike white people. I don't hate white people. One of my best friends is a white woman. You know what I'm saying? Like my little niece has blue eyes and blonde hair, and I love her to death. You know, every person is situational. But I don't have to dislike anybody else to be proud of who I am. So I can understand your question. But because I just answered it and it has no basis, I don't know where to go from it.
No, okay, understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Understood.
Is there a
So-
black crossbirding thing
No,
that
I
happens?
don't know. Shut up.
I mean,
Hold on, can I talk to you for 2 seconds? So, you look at me, everybody gonna give me the same. I'm like, you're not gonna take two different things, you're gonna take me as my skin color?
No the fuck way.
If you talk to me,
when I met you,
He just said
I was
no
just
way.
like,
Question.
this is a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was yelling.
Yeah, I know you do.
I mean, because that's a black king right there. That's why.
Black kid.
Talking shit.
No, he knows. Just always in my ear for no reason. Shut up. Just shut up.
Thank you for listening to this episode. If you or your company are looking to jump into the podcast world, now is the time. The Plug Agency is here to connect you to the full power of podcasting. You just record and leave the rest to us. The people are listening and want to hear from you. theplug-agency.com. That's theplug-agency.com. Click the link in the episode description for an exclusive offer.
Yo, it's Julius, and I just made traveling easier with the motorized scooter suitcase. Let me say it again. Motorized scooter suitcase. Yeah, that's right. The luggage has got a built-in electric motor. So the suitcase, I can ride it and glide through the airport or the train station, through downtown, and it all fits in the overhead storage bin. No more crowded terminals trying to say, excuse me. Y'all gonna see me gliding through there. I can hop in and off the light rail like it's no problem. I'm not struggling to carry these heavy-ass bags of podcast equipment anymore. All you gotta do is just click the link in the episode description that says Smart Suitcase. Click Smart Suitcase and see what I'm talking about. I'm telling y'all, it's going to change the way, if you're traveling, this is going to change everything. Click the link. Let's go.